And welcome, South Florida. Welcome to a very special show today. My name is Eric Willner, and you're listening to The Real Estate Show, South Florida's #1 longest continuously running program about real estate, mortgages, and property management. As many of you like to hear me say, I always say TGIF. Even though my TGIF is never on a Friday, I'll tell you today is particularly TGIF, and I'll tell you why. I'm sitting here at the Waterways Cafe, overlooking the water. This is why, especially for some of my listeners who are out of state and out of the country, this is why we're here in South Florida. I'm sitting here looking at beautiful blue skies, and it's a nice moderate 80-some degrees out here, and it's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful day, and the absolute reason why we are in real estate here in South Florida. And I'll tell you that if you were sitting where I'm sitting here, all the news, and as bad as they can make it sure wouldn't put a dent on a beautiful day like today. So it's going to be a fun day today, a little bit different than usual. If you'd like to give our office a call, the toll-free number is 888-595-7779. That's 888-595-7779. Now, for all of the beautiful scenery that I have today, I don't have my computer, so we'll be going from some notes and some of the news. But it is a great opportunity for you to tune in if you're outside of the listening area. You invite a friend to listen to our program today simply by dialing into our website at www.thegeniusloan.com. That's www.thegeniusloan.com. Now, the purpose of going on there, of course, first of all, you can listen to our program live or streaming on the internet. You can also check out the schedule. We have a schedule. We're on 19 times throughout the week on the air. So if you want to know what other times we're available, just simply check out the website. And of course, you can listen to this program all day long simply by going onto that website. Click on the Listen Live tab, and you'll have easy access, static-free, probably the clearest way, and it'll keep you from having to sit in your driveway or in the parking lot of your business to try to catch the beginning and the end of the program. Anyway, got a lot of news that I want to share with you today, and we'll talk a little about what's going on, what we did spending our weekend, talking about the different aspects of real estate that we're watching carefully. But obviously, we have a holiday shortened week, and of course, that doesn't mean that there isn't news coming out today. We have the release of 6 important economic reports or news releases this week. 2 of the 6 are considered to be of very high importance, or fairly high importance to the bond market and mortgage pricing particularly. The remaining reports are considered to be of moderate importance to the markets. The financial mortgage markets, of course, were closed on Monday in observance of Memorial Day. Hopefully you had a nice, safe, and enjoyable Memorial Day. And now as we return to the marketplace, the Consumer Conference Board is going to be releasing the first of this week's important results. That is the Consumer Confidence Index, the CCI, which will be released today. This is one of the more important releases of the week because it does measure the consumer willingness to spend. If the index does rise, that indicates that consumers are feeling better about their personal finances and their situation, and they're more apt to make large purchases, which is, of course, good for the economy. If the confidence does show to be sliding, analysts think that consumer spending may slow in the near future, and that actually is a good example of good news is bad news, and bad news is good news for the bond markets. Because if we do see a waning in the confidence, that would actually help the bond market, which would indicate that consumer spending, because it makes up 2/3 of the economy, it would help to boost bond prices and push mortgage rates a little bit lower. And we'll see how that happens and how that plays out as the day's markets adjust, and then of course whether the lenders then adjust their rates accordingly. Forecasters are expected to show a reading of about 42.0. Now that's up from April's 39.2 reading, so we'll be watching and paying close attention to that. Also, the National Association of Realtors will give us their existing